face. It's GameFocus.
Good evening. I am John Talkerson. Welcome to GameFocus. Tonight, it's election week here in the league, and the competition off the field is almost as exciting as the one on the field. However, before we go to our additional coverage of the lead up to choosing our new commissioner, we turn our focus to the beautiful belligerent beating between the Green Bay Grimers and Lizquisition Shadow Cabal. The Lizquisition were trying to finally get themselves an advantage in the win column, looking to Paul LaRue to run, jump, block, dodge, and score repeatedly. However, the Grimers looked to fight back, using the tried and true chaos tactic of sending in Typhonia to corrupt the opposition. Let's get directly to the live coverage of the pre-recorded reenactment of the pivotal play in the match. Overwhelming! The affair was won without any love for the one side, though, as LaRue proved his ability to be the very best at skinking up the field. Grimers none, Cabal 3. And now, this week's team rankings.
This week's team rankings for the MEB has been put on hold pending one game that needs to be completed because both teams were so busy voting that they were not able to get on the field. However, next week, we will have a complete look at the team rankings for the MEB. In the meantime, remember to vote, kids. It's time to pick a new commissioner. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Yours was a peaceful land.
Ravaged.
Yours was a pure game.
Corrupted.
Yours was a rich society.
Stolen. And we all know who is at fault.
Yeah, so go vote for Svenny Lickspittle. He would vote for you if you were running. Paid for by the Lots Must Die Public Accusation Collaboration.
In other news, a new record was set this week during the game between Der Tulps Redux and the Gloom Meadow Gears when up-and-coming lineman Mervyn Glosstone was thrown into and then through Yeti Star Kwisatz at the highest measured velocity a player has ever been thrown in Blood Bowl history, breaking Glosstone's leg in 17 places and leaving a halfling-shaped hole through the head of the Yeti. The league record is officially 212 kilometers per hour for those tracking at home. Lancelot of the Golden Tower Olots hit the campaign trail hard this week, voicing his slogan, "Vote for me or else," repeatedly to MEB crowds at halftime of every single game. His campaign manager also reminded the group that the dead are permitted to vote in this election so long as they've been reanimated. Several team owners met late into the night, determining which was the better outcome for them, with the obvious callous corruption that comes from the Golden Tower or the clear favoritism that comes from watching the Norse candidates election. In the end, it was widely agreed by the owners that they should have each run their own candidates and will likely do so in the future. Election results next week. In the meantime, thanks again, dear viewers, for joining us on GameFocus. And remember, whatever you do, don't pet a burning dog.
This has been a presentation of Dungeon Raid Operations Media.